Hello, my name is Aaron. I am 11 years old. I'm in 12, and I'm from Lincoln class. Today I will present it about go abroad in uh in local holiday. Okay, start. In the future, more people will choose to go on holidays in their country, not another country. Do you agree or disagree? I disagree. Because we can uh, get a new experience and study about culture. Uh, and because we can study about the culture. Like I say before, we can study about their culture. So the benefits is we can adapt in their in their act. So we can acting like their act. So if we go to that country, we can adapt like before we go to. But don't adapt to it too much because in their country, of course, many bad things in their country like drugs, criminality. So yeah, people can think should we have a job or build a business there. So in Indonesia, not like in Indonesia, the salary in another country is so big because uh, the salary is bigger than Indonesia because mm, the corruption in their country is less than in our country. But you also need to know what country, like in Europe country like Germany, France, uh, England, and the other. People can flex in social media. So besides making followers and likes, we can flex in social media for people study about another country culture. So if they don't have money or lazy to go there, they can see from social media and study about it. And our family can do it too. Thank you. So that's the reason for you why you just visited me, right? Yeah. So can you give a check to him? Okay. This one is something that's okay. So because you just agree, I will be disagree. Disagree, I will be agree. Okay. The topic is about what is the topic? Disagree or agree if more people in the future more people will go on local holidays. Okay, and you disagree. So it means you agree if they have a traveling also for abroad, right? Okay. And one of the reasons is because of the culture, they can study more there, and also they have a business. They will have a little bit business there, and the last one we can flex.
all agree that in the future, more people will likely choose to go on holiday in their own country and not travel abroad to country as often as possible. Uh, why do I deliver that I agree? First, it's about the economic factors, financial factors. If you have a traveling, let's say in Indonesia, so Indonesia has a lot of natural resources and really good view and scenery. That one cannot be done up like another country because Indonesia is an archipelagic country which has so many islands, so many places that you can visit, and it was different. And actually, you can find what Indonesia has in abroad. So it's like kind of boring thing if you to go there. So let's say if you just have domestic travel or maybe local travel in your country, it will cost a saving. It will cost a saving. You can save your money.
Oh, yeah.
Focus still thing. And then the second one, maybe you can have balanced economy if you can have a traveling, enjoy the traveling in your country. In our country, even maybe you cannot finish in 1 year when you have a traveling around Indonesia. Because when you go to Sumatra Island, there are a lot of things. You go to Java Island, of course, other things. And then you go to Sulawesi Island, another things. Nowadays, the viral news is about Raja Ampat in Papua. Papua is totally paradise. It's really hard to reach if you talk about the nature. And if you talk about the culture, come on, Indonesia has a lot of culture and different tradition.
Yeah.
Let's say if you go to Japan, the tradition is just one of it. The culture is just one of it. But in Indonesia, they have more than 100. And then you go to America, what's the culture in America? Just modern things. In America, US, they just have modern things only. They don't have traditional culture. And then let's say you said, oh, I you can go to Europe. Come on, in Europe, you just can see several culture that you cannot find it in Indonesia. And maybe you can find it in Indonesia because Indonesia has a lot of cultures, different cultures, traditions, and ethnic. While in Europe, the ethnic is one of it. In Asia, it's here. Different on the geographical when you see it. And then let's say another reason why I agree to have a travel in our country because of safety and familiarity. Just now you mentioned, right? In another country also they have a really know. The case of criminality and drugs in abroad is really high if we compare to Indonesia. Why do we need to go to another country that has less safety and which they cannot guarantee if you are safe there? So of course, from this part, I agree for us, for people, more people choose or prefer to go on holiday in their own country than abroad.
What is?
That one for me.
Okay. So you say cost saving, right? Well, we can use social media, like I said before. We can using social media. We post and we describe it in the title or in the comment. So in here, blah 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 blah, and in here, blah 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 blah. If they are lazy or doesn't have money, they can see our post or they can search it instead of scrolling. And uh, but we can also uh, get a new experience. Um, like in school, we also study about our culture. We have many culture in Indonesia, but we already study about them. But
Okay, this one I will ask. What do you know about culture in Java Island? Which you said you have studied.
uh, Jawa.
Mm-hmm. You said you have
In
studied in the school.
hmm?
You just now said you have studied in the school, right? So you don't need to have traveling in Indonesia anymore. So what is the culture in Java Island?
The language.
It's not the culture.
Wait, no, no, no. I don't know how to say it,
So
but
don't go too far to Java Island. How about Sumatra Island?
Sumatra.
Mm.
Mm,
You don't know, right? Because you haven't visited. When you come to the place, let's say you go to Bengkulu, you will know the translation there. You don't need to wait in the school only. Because why? In the school you just see interface only. But if you visit Bengkulu, you will know, this is Bengkulu. So this is the way they live in here. This is the tradition they have. In the school, you don't get that. You know Aceh? There is one rule in Aceh that women cannot ride a bike, motorbike, or car with another man if that man is not their family or not their Muslim.
what?
And also, one more again, if there is non-Muslim there, they cannot wear something impolite. They can, it's okay, it's fine if they don't wear veil like me, but they need to wear something polite. They cannot wear something like in Bali, in Aceh. And then another thing, do you know in Aceh, if you steal something, you will lose your hand because they will cut it.
If we do something wrong?
If you steal something,
Uh,
you don't know that one, right? I know it. Did you get it in the school? No, of course. How do I know? I visited that place. Don't just Aceh only, still in the top of Sumatra Island position. If you see the map,
what? What you say? I forgot.
you know Aceh the position in the map in the top.
Yeah.
So there is Sabang sampai Merauke, right? Sabang that one Aceh.
Hmm.
That Aceh only, not Lampung, not Bengkulu, not Palembang, not the other one. That one just Sumatra Island. Imagine it, if you go to Java Island, and then you go to Lombok, you go to Empete, you go to Antibes, you go to Sulawesi and Kalimantan and also Papua. How many things that you can find there? Well, if you go to abroad, let's say China, you will find China has a quite many culture there because they have so many tribes. You will know it later in the next chapter. You learn about China.
Okay.
Example, they have, Muslim tribes. They have it. The name is Uyghur. You just can find this tribe, tribe Suku. This tribe, just in Xinjiang only. The name of the province is Xinjiang. Province is Xinjiang. This one, most of them are from Uyghur tribes. If you talk, Miss, have you visited China? Not yet. How do I know? I read the book, not from school. I don't also see social media. I just read the book. And then, let's say you go to Australia. What thing that you can learn from Australia?
About the nature.
Huh?
About the nature.
We have a lot of nature in Indonesia. We have mountains, and it's still erupted. In Australia, they don't have erupted mountains. We have erupted mountains in here, like Rocky Mount. In Australia, no. And then what culture that you can learn from Australia?
The culture.
You said it's not one of the reason you can learn another culture. What culture?
The I lose this one.
You cannot, of course. Try again. What culture can you learn from Australia? Do you know the original tribe, suku asli Australia?
Hmm?
Do you know the original tribe?
Forgot. I ever learned.
What is that? I learned.
I know I forgot, but
Imagine it. I learned that one was always in history. I still remember.
actually,
That from A,
okay,
you know?
the real tribe.
I was scared. Now we go to one of the great country in the world, America. What is the real tribes for America? Start from I, last N.
Wait, what, miss?
What is the original tribe, suku asli? The original people from America is not white.
I know.
It's not with the blue eyes. No.
Start from what?
I, last N.
I, E.
Mm. Indian.
Indian.
Mm. They want the original people from America. And then from Australia, you know what is that? Aborigine.
What?
The name of the tribe is Aborigine.
Okay.
In Indonesia, you know the original tribe? There are so many. Can you mention one?
Uh,
How about you? Do you know what is your tribe?
my tribe.
Not Chinese.
Bangka.
No.
Huh? No. Oh my god.
I know, please.
The original.
You don't know your own tribe?
I want to say, but
What is that? We're not Chinese.
takut salah.
It's okay. Try.
Like daerahnya.
You know tribe, suku. Example, Sundanese.
Sundanese.
Sunda. And you, what is your tribe? Start from T, plus A. Me. What is my tribe, Dina? Start from A, M, M.
M.
Mm.
The last O.
No. If in English, start from M, the last Y.
F Indonesia.
Start from M, the last U.
Only two common tribes.
You and me.
Yes.
They are same.
No,
No.
we represent the two tribes in Bangka Island.
There are only two common tribes in Bangka.
What is that?
Melayu.
Hmm?
Melayu.
That's right. That's my tribes. And you? Do you know what is that?
Me from
T.
T.
The last A.
And the word in Chinese.
You guys are not Chinese.
Huh?
You guys are Tionghoa. Tionghoa means Chinese mixed with Malay. So that's why they call it.
I forgot.
Don't
My god.
discriminate. There's so many tribes in Indonesia. In Australia, just one. In America, one only. But maybe if you go to China, there are five or six there. One of it is good. Then the original.
Okay.
See, which one do you choose? Having traveling in Indonesia or go abroad?
Uh,
Do you still disagree to have a traveling in Indonesia?
Actually, I choose this. To be honest, I choose this because I really want to go to another country.
Because you really want to go to another country. What makes you want to go to another country?
New experience because new experience because I want to feel a cold
You
on,
want to feel cold.
yes, and please know if that country have snow.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So that's the reason.
yes.
Hey, you can find new experience in everywhere actually, not just in another country.
But what's your question? I prefer Indonesia
You prefer Indonesia.
because
Okay, because
because I don't I don't know all about the thing in Indonesia.
even Bangka Atu you don't know.
Hmm?
Do you know the name of the village in Bangka?
Village in
How many regency? You know regency, kabupaten in Bangka Belitung?
wait the city.
How many regency in Bangka Belitung? Including Belitung also.
Including Belitung.
Okay, that
Then I think.
okay. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you. I'll let you try. Aaron, next time, make sure you master it first. When you just, you have good reasons, but the problem, you cannot explain it.
Yes.
Like a culture, if I just disagree, I know how to explain. You need to tell what is the difference, the culture in another country with Indonesia.
What?
When you choose the culture, you need to tell what is the difference, the culture in another country and Indonesia. Of course, it will be different. Example, in Japan, can you find kimono in here?
In here? No.
No. Can you find, like what they call it, the gate?
Me.
The gate with the
Shrine.
long.
Shrine.
Yes, like this. Not shrine. The shrine in here we have it, but they have the really specific characteristic for this shrine. That one they put like a gate. This gate they can put it everywhere. They can put it in the middle of the sea, in the mountain. They can put it everywhere because they believe this gate can bring you to another world, another realm. So this gate connects another realm to the real realm.
Yeah.
You cannot find it in Indonesia, but you
Yes.
can master it just now. So make sure next time you need to master well your reason. And also when you mention about the business trip like this one, that's right. When you have a business trip and you travel around the world, you will find really big opportunity for running a business there. Because sometimes, let's say you want to do the clothing like a business. You can go to Thailand. It's cheap, right? And then you can go to China also to buy the stuff, and you can sell it in Indonesia with quite high price. Your business will be large. Why? Because sometimes the fashion in Thailand, in China is higher than fashion in Indonesia. So I think there are so many people will attract or will interested to buy the stuff that you have prepared from China and Thailand. Or for the business. So make sure next time you master your reasoning. For me, I don't have any problem. Agree or disagree. Right. Okay, get it, Aaron?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's all. So you lose because you follow my idea. You can this, yeah, because you go abroad not to have a culture, but you want to feel the cool only there.
Yes.
Yes,
And the views.
and the views only. Okay.